welcome back to my channel. I'm Samantha Leather. I am a makeup enthusiast and aspiring makeup artist, and today I kind of wanted to just do like a simple kind of talking, swatching, maybe ranking video of all my cream blushes. Cream blushes are such a trend right now, and I have obtained a lot of them in my collection. Not as many as I would like. I'd like a few more. And there are some on my list, and I want to know, like, what do you like about cream blushes? How do you apply them? I'll share how I apply them. I just wanted to do a little talking video, and kind of go through different formulas of the cream blushes. And all these blushes that I have are different price points too. And there's so many good high-end ones that I really want to try, like the Made by Mario and Flash, and Beauty Blender just came out with a new one, so I'm kind of excited to get into it. Okay, so I will link in the description box what I'm wearing on my face right now and the products that I mentioned in this video. If you like this video, please subscribe, give a thumbs up, comment. I want to hear all of your opinions. That's why I'm here. I want to create like a little kind of online community. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your constructive criticism, what you like about my videos, what you don't like about my videos, and what you think I could do better. This is my second video. I want to start with a lovely product that I received in PR by Pixi Beauty. This is the Pixi On The Glow Blush Sticks. Looks like this. I will swatch each one. I do really enjoy these blushes. I think that they give a really nice sheer wash of color if you're into that and if you're kind of have a day where you're on the go. One thing I don't really like about these blushes is the packaging. I think it's a little messy. I do like that it is pretty compact, so you can just like throw it in your purse or your travel bag or your makeup bag, but I do think it's a little messy. Another thing I think I would change about these is they're not very buildable, which is great, like I said, if you like a sheer wash of color, but if you want to build it up, there isn't really much to go on with these. They do offer a really nice glow, though, if you're into the dewy skin trend. This is Ruby, this is Fleur, and this is Juicy, the more orangey one. I am going to zoom my camera in so you can see better close-ups. Okay, that's better. Here's a better close-up, and you can see that they do offer a nice luminosity. I'm not used to the swatches yet, so I apologize. And I also just want to show a little close-up of the product packaging. See, as you can see, it is a little messy, and I do apologize. A lot of my products I did not clean off before this video, so they are a little messy, but they are loved. It's very easy with these products to just kind of haphazardly take them off and then scrape a little bit of the product out, which is kind of disappointing, like I mentioned before. But you can see that there's a really nice luminosity with these. In terms of ranking, if we're gonna go out of a 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being like the best product ever made, I think I'm gonna give these like a 6. And I know it's a little low, but I think they can be better. Also, they retail for $18, and I think that's a higher price point for this product personally. I've tried the Pixi blushes, and what do you think about them? I'm curious to know your thoughts. Next up, I think we'll go with more like at the drugstore. This is the Honest Beauty Cream Cheek Blush in Rose Pink, and I apologize if the packaging is a little messy. This is what it looks like. I love this blush. It's one of my favorites. I really like the color, and I think that this blush is very buildable, and it goes really nicely over powder. I tend to set my under eyes a little bit, so sometimes there will be powder on there, and think it goes really well, and it doesn't look patchy, and this doesn't cause any lift with my foundation. Now, this is just like a sheer little swatch, but you can see how sheer it is. Let me see if it focuses. There we go. You can see that it's pretty sheer, but it's also buildable, which I like. I'm just like sticking my finger in here. But yes, this is one of my favorites. There's a couple different prices for this blush, but it's on Amazon for $9.59, and it's also at Target for $12.99. So it is cheaper than the Pixi Beauty if you're looking for something that has that sheerness, but you can also build it up. And it's a really pretty color. This color is rose pink. I'm not sure how many other colors they offer, but I'm pretty sure with Honest that they have a pretty good like shade range. And it's vegan and cruelty free, so that's great too. The cream cheek blush I'm going to rank and eat. Next blush is again with the vegan and cruelty free brands, which I love. This is Undone Beauty, a new brand that's also on Amazon and it's in Ulta. This is the Lip to Cheek palette. I really enjoy products that are multi-use because they're so easy. You can just throw them in your bag, and you know, if you need a little bit of cheek color, you can put them in your cheeks and also your lips. So I really enjoy the multi-use products, especially for days where I don't have time to get ready or I want to look semi-decent without throwing on a whole face. The cool thing about this blush is there are 3 finishes. There's sheer, medium, and opaque. I'm going to swatch each 3 of these for you on my hand. Okay, so this is the sheer, this is the medium, and this is the opaque. I understand that this one looks a little bit more sheer, but I think it was the way I swatched it. This is the shade Rosy. I really like a lot of the rosy toned blushes. I like that it has 3 finishes as well. Normally when I apply this, I put it on with my fingers and then I use a sponge to blend it in. I will usually do a mix of the sheer and medium. I haven't really dipped into the opaque too much. I apologize again for the messy packaging. On a scale from 1 to 10 for the Undone Lip to Cheek palette, I'm going to give this an 8 as well. I really like that it's vegan and cruelty free. I really enjoy that there are 3 finishes. It's something different on the market that can set them apart from other brands, which I think is cool. And it has the lip and cheek component as well, so I really enjoy that multi-use capability with that. And it's also a good price. I think it's about $12 at Target and Ulta. And like I said, they do sell on it on Amazon too if you're interested in that. Let me know what drugstore cream cheek blushes you have tried, because I'm curious to know more about them as well. Like I said, I have a few different ones, but I'd like to add to my collection. 2 blushes that I've recently gotten from Yes Style. Yes Style's great. They have pretty good price, like Korean cosmetics, which I'm really interested in. This is the Juicy Pink blusher, and I'm not quite sure what shade it is, but I will link it in the description box below. I'm wearing this one today. I really like it. I like the applicator. It kind of looks like nail polish, which is really cool. And I think it's pretty buildable. One thing about it is you definitely have to shake it before you apply it, which I just did not do, so I'm going to shake it right now. And this is just applied without me shaking it and just not even blended in. What I like to do when I apply it is I like to take the applicator and put it on my face, which I know isn't the cleanliest, but this is mine. I'm not using it on anybody else. So if I was using it on anybody else, I'd put it on a palette and then put it on their face. But I like to apply this with the applicator on my face. I do about 3 dots right here, 3 dots right here, and then I'll take my ring finger and blend it in, and then I'll take a beauty sponge and pat it in to really make sure it blends. This is how it looks like. I'm just gonna shear it out a little bit with my finger. And this is how it shears out. It's so pretty and it smells really good. If you're not a fan of fragrance, you might not like it. but I do want to let you know that there is a scent associated with it. I really enjoy this blusher. I use it like a couple times a week. I love it. If I were to rank it on a scale from 1 to 10, we will give it a 9. And I'm just really harsh with some of my products because I try so many different products. I do buy a lot of cosmetics, and I'm coming from a consumer standpoint normally when I buy them. I like this bottle because you can just throw it in your bag and go. It's not really messy or anything, so that's great. In terms of when I'm ranking these, I'm just being a little harsh. 10 has to be the most amazing thing I've ever put on my face. And at the end of the day, and I know this probably isn't a popular opinion, but coming from a consumer standpoint, it is just makeup. It can make you feel amazing and make you feel good, but at the end of the day, it's just makeup. So I need something to really blow me out of the water when it comes to products. Next Yes Style product I want to talk about, and I have not used this on my cheeks yet, so bear with me. I did want to introduce it because I thought it was really cute. This is the Hello Kitty Lip and Cheek Matte Mousse. It's Hello Kitty Kathy doll. I will link it in the description box below. It's a little dark. That's why I haven't used it as a cheek tint yet. But I think when I apply this, I'm going to apply it on my face and then probably use a beauty sponge to blend it out. For a lip tint, it's gorgeous. But you can see it blends out pretty nicely, and it doesn't really have a scent to it. Blends out really nicely. And let me see if I can get it to focus. Here we go. I don't know how that's showing up to you. Again, this is on my hand and not on my face, so it's gonna look a little different. But I do enjoy it. I'm not gonna rank this because I haven't put it on my cheeks, so I don't think that would be fair. I like to buy minis at Sephora, especially if I haven't tried, especially if I'm not sure about the price point or whatever have you. Like I said, I try a lot of different products and I might not get through a whole bottle before it expires. So this is the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush. This is in the shade Bliss. It is gorgeous. I'm literally obsessed with this. I'm sure you've seen a lot of reviewers say that these are amazing blushes. I think this is $18 at Sephora, which I don't think is that bad for Sephora prices, but I wanted to get a mini version of it just in case I didn't go through the whole bottle. This blush is highly pigmented, which is really nice, and it's very buildable. When I apply it, again, I apply it on my face using the applicator, and then I'll use a beauty blender and my fingers to kind of shear it out. This is a really pretty color, and it blends really nicely. It's really soft and like silky, which is really, really nice. It's like I think it's a more like a peachy color, especially coming up on my monitor right here. That's what I see. In person, I see a little bit more pink. I use this a lot. I do recommend these blushes. I think I'm going to give this a 9.5. I believe Rare Beauty is cruelty-free. I'm not sure if they're vegan, but I will link this in the description box below, and I highly recommend it. It's really pretty, really pigmented. There really is no scent at all, and it's very buildable and blendable, and I'm trying to think if I've applied it over powder. Yes, it does work over powder. Like I said, I do set my under eye a little bit, so when I'm applying it, it does go over a little bit of powder, and I haven't noticed any of my foundation coming up or any weird patchiness or anything like that. So yeah, it's a great cream blush. I also want to mention with the Rare Beauty cream blushes that the staying power is very good. I will wear this before I go to work, and I work about 8 hours, but with the commute it's about 9 hours, especially how long it takes for me to get ready, and it stays on all day, even through when I get home and when I'm doing what I need to do at home, and when before I go wash my face, it's still on. Normally when I wear cream blushes, I do like to put powder blushes on top because I like a lot of blush. Speaking of highly pigmented and a lot of blush, this is the Jaclyn Hill Cream Blush Stick. Excuse me, this is very messy. This is in the shade Empress, and it is highly, highly, highly pigmented. It goes down to a powder finish, and it is so beautiful. I like to wear this on days where I just do a very, very, very simple eye and a little bit of a lip, so the blush can speak for itself. I'm going to swatch on my other hand because I do have a little bit of residue from the other blush. You can see, just swiping it on my hand, you can see how pigmented it is. I will blend it out with my finger. When I apply these blushes, I like to take a blush brush and swipe through the top of the blush, and then I will stipple it on my cheeks. And I think it gives the prettiest finish, and you can see it blends it out on my hand. It looks gorgeous. It goes right to a powder finish. It's very, very, like, you can blend it out to have it be really, really pigmented, or you can blend it out more to have it be really, really soft. And you can see on my fingers how that comes off. It does stay on very, very nicely, just like the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Blush, I think. Has a great staying powder. There's, I think, about 4 different shades in this range. I think these are gorgeous. I think they are about $22 at Ulta and on her website. I'm going to rank this a 9.5. I love it. The moment I opened this package and swatched on my hand, I was like, this is beautiful. I'm only taking 0.5 off because of the price point. It's a little expensive and it can get a little messy, but what are you gonna do about that, right? I think it is astounding. I love it. I highly recommend it. Take what you want about Jaclyn Hill herself. I think this blush is gorgeous. I think it's a great product, and let me know if you've tried any of these blushes and what you think about them, what you like and what you dislike. I want to hear all your thoughts and opinions. Next blush, this is on sale right now on their website. This is the Clove and Hollow Hydra Tint Blush Serum. This is in the shade Blossom, and this is how the packaging looks. It looks similar to the Juicy Pink blush, and it has a nail polish applicator with it. So you can see that. I'm going to swatch it on my wrist because I still have some residue from the other blushes. So this is very pigmented as well, and it is a similar shade to the Rare Beauty blush. As you can see, it's showing more orange on a camera than it is in person. It's a little bit more pink in person. I think this blush is beautiful. It is vegan and cruelty free, and it has no scent. I love this brand. I really like all their products I have tried so far. I think this blush is beautiful, and I've been wearing it a couple days to work, and again, the staying power is amazing. Like I said, it is on sale on their website. I'm not trying to make you go out and buy a whole bunch of cream blushes. I just wanted to go through my collection and show off what I like and what I dislike about these, and since it's such a huge trend, I wanted to talk about it. Why not? So for ranking purposes, I think I'll give this one an 8. 8 out of 10. I think it's gorgeous. For some reason, I'm not crazy about this applicator. I like the other Juicy Pink applicator more. I'm not sure why. Or when I apply this blush, I do the same thing as the other one. I'll take a few dots, put it on my cheeks, and then take a beauty blender to blend it out. I think it works amazing, and I do like the packaging. A little heavy, but it's so cute. I mean, it's the same as a normal like nail polish. So, yeah. let me know if you have tried this. And for the last little one that I wanted to talk about today, this is the Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek Stick. Again, it has the capabilities of being for your lips and for your cheeks, which I think is really cute. I got a mini version of this and I really, really enjoy it. Just swatch a little bit on here. I love the mini versions because they're just so easy to travel with and take in your makeup bag. And like I said, if I can't get through a full one, this is how it's going to be. So I will swatch it and I'm shearing it out with my finger like that. And this is the shade Werk. I love it. I think it gives a really nice finish. It's not super, super dewy, but it's not matte either. I like to just take this and since it's so cute and tiny, just put it on my cheeks like this. Take my finger and blend it out. I'll normally wear this if I'm wearing a CC Cream like today and I don't want to spend a lot of time on my makeup. That's the beauty of cream blushes, I think. If you don't want to spend a lot of time, you know, blending it out because you got like a weird patch of powder or something, you can just take it, put it on your finger and just work it in with your fingers and it looks beautiful. If I were to give it a 1 out of 10 ranking, I'm going to give this an 8 too. I think it's beautiful. I think the finish is gorgeous. And I really like the product. Let me know what cream blushes you have tried, what blushes you love in your collection, what blushes you hate in your collection. There's a lot of new interesting blushes that are coming out. Like I said, this is such a big trend right now in 2021. I'm glad a lot of brands hopped on it. It's cool to see the different varieties and the different products they come up with. And I'm excited to try the KVD Beauty ones, the Freck Beauty like serum blushes, and the Made by Mario makeup blushes. So let me know which ones you're interested in trying. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It would really mean a lot to me. This is only my second video, so I'm still kind of learning and finding my groove with this, and it's really cool. Thank you for watching. I'm Samantha Leather, and wear whatever makes you feel comfortable.